Green got it back. Ball still on the deck. Somehow he maintained it. Skip it out long to Alvarado. Shot clock is at 5. Jose drives right side. Up, no. Tipped up, no. Tipped up, Misi, no. We can't get a break. Taken by Kuminga. Hard to the rim. Bump. Went up and down. They didn't call it. Missed the layup. There's Looney, though. And now Moody for the kill shot. Too strong. Rebound Zion. Dodged a bullet. 2:15 left first quarter. You're down 6. We cannot score, and we still can't score. Zion misses a layup. Back the other way. Interception, Green, and he throws it right to Kyle Anderson. And then Green fouled him. Man, oh, man. We're playing hard. We're basically playing clean. We have turned it over 4 times, 7 points off the turnovers. But the energy is there, but nothing is going our way. Nothing. 2:02 left. I mean, we got 15 points with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. There's just no offense whatsoever. You're shooting 26% from the floor. They're shooting 47%. Sometimes shooting percentage does mean something. It did not last night. When the Pels shot 53%. You'd take that all night long. But most of them were 2s. Pels also doing a really good job on the glass. 14-13, that advantage. Golden State's got 7 assists to our 4. They really share the basketball. They are first in assists in the NBA at about 31.5. 2 minutes left in the first. We're down 6. Looney goes right by Misi. Double pump. Kick it back out to Moody. Moody whip it to Kuminga. Kuminga, high step into the lane, puts it off the glass. Tremendous English. Got the bucket. And we're going to have an offensive foul. Yves Misi took the charge. Wow. What did they call? Foul's on Looney. I didn't see that. Oh. Looney decked Misi. 3-ball Hawkins, and he banked it in. Misi slipped. Got to get back. It's 5-on-4. Moody left corner, nobody near him. No, weak side rebound, Looney, and then Kane reaches in. So Hawkins is finally on the board. That was an absolute brick he put up, and he got a prayer answered. Maybe that'll settle him down a little bit. And then Misi hit the deck. But that's 2 on Jamal Kane. Our first foul in the last 2 minutes. Pels down 23-18. Anderson. They left him alone. Straightaway 3. I mean, he just left him there. That was his second made 3. Hawkins, another 3, too strong. Long rebound, Zion. Spins left into the lane. Swinging around. Javonte Green, left angle 3. Another miss. Fight for the rebound. It's off Zion's leg. Yep, out of bounds. Pels have 3 more attempts from beyond the arc than the Warriors. And each team with 4 makes. But we're down 8. Kuminga. Start, stops, drive, strip, and kicked it out of bounds. Good job defensively. I think Zion got his hand in there and stripped it, and then Kuminga literally soccer balled it out of bounds. So Golden State has turned it over 5 times, and we only have 3 points off the turnovers. Zion. Bounce feed, right corner. Javonte Green now repose Z, right block. Triple team, puts it up and in. Spun left, floated off the front iron, and Zion's talking all the way back down the floor. He's got 4 points now. And it's 26-20 Golden State. Shot clock off. Game clock at 10. Kyle Anderson, pick from Looney. Jump feed to Kuminga. Start, stops, drive, left block. and off the glass around and down. Kuminga had 17 last night, and he's got 4 tonight. 3 ball at the buzzer, nowhere near. So, more of the same from last night. Again, you're playing much better basketball, but you look up and you're down 8. As we'll head to the second quarter, 28-20 Golden State on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Toyota is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Saints. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to ride off with your crew in a 2025 Tundra today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people. In ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time.
What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
Center, Noisy and Future, Todd Rappadini with you. We go to the second quarter with Golden State leading 28-20, and just looking at some of the numbers, it's just you shake your head because the Pelicans are doing what they want to do. They really are, but we cannot score. And here's the thing: points in the paint. Golden State leads 14-6, but that doesn't mean we're not putting shots up. We are 3 of 13 in the paint. That's hard to do. All right. Jeremiah Robinson Earl in along with Brandon Boston Jr. Zion is quadruple teamed and puts up a tough shot short. That's another missed shot in the paint. We actually have 6 more shots attempted than Golden State, and we're down by 8. Kuminga left elbow, pop a jumper. So we've got Jordan Hawkins, Zion Williamson, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Brandon Boston, and Jamal Cain. If you had that lineup on your bingo card before the season started, congratulations. Hawkins crosses over Kuminga, left-hand dribble drive, kick it to Boston, the newest Pelican, misses a 3 from the left wing. Two-way player. He's got a good stroke. Now Waters down low. That's Moody down to Hield, who beats Hawkins easily off the dribble and a lay-in. I'm getting a bad feeling, folks. We're down 32-20, 10:40 to go in the second quarter. I know it's early, but the Pels have to do something to turn this around. Hawkins, left of the top 3. There you go. That's a start. Keep putting it up. Hawk now 6 points, 2 of 6, all of them threes. 32-23. Tip JRE goes all the way into the backcourt. Looney will run it down. And now a steal. Boston, 3-on-1. Can you convert? He walked. He throws it up. Got fouled. He traveled. Steve Kerr agrees with me. That's a break. And you know me, folks, even if it's 3-on-1, 4-on-1, it doesn't matter. You never assume the Pelicans are going to score on a fast break. So Brandon Boston Jr., the former L.A. Clipper, he was a two-way player for them for a couple of years. He was one of those rare players. Remember, oh, my goodness, that free throw nowhere near. That's his first free throw attempt, obviously, of the season. We played the Clippers in a night game at Staples Center. Second free throw, that's good. So his first point is a Pelican. He played in a G League game for the Clippers that day in the same arena and then played for the Clippers that night. Now he's a Pelican. 32-24. Healed. JRE in his face. Crosses him over 3 times. Step back 3, though, is a brick. Rebound Williamson. That's Zion's 5th board. Throws it down to the cutting Jamal Cain, and a reverse layup with a left hand is good. So the Pels were down 12 when I had that uneasy feeling, and it's a 6-0 run. Keep it going. Kuminga. It's a Looney back to 0-0. Now 2-0. Gary Payton the second. 3-ball, Heel, catch and shoot. No. Boston with a rebound. So Golden State now 4 of 11 from distance. Pels are 5 out of 15. Z hard to the rim. Blocked from behind by Heel. He lost it. Zion cannot catch a break. He's got one of those looks on his face, but got to see a replay. I never did. Don't know if Heel touched her or not. So that goes down as a turnover. Now we got an offensive foul on a moving screen by Moses Moody as Heel was trying to get to that right wing and take a 3. So Golden State starting to wobble a little bit, but you're still down 6. Pels have not led in this game. Zion, as Looney backs off of him. Right free throw line extended. Handed off to Brandon Boston. Now up top, Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins through the legs twice. Drives on Hield. Goes up against the double. No. Rebound JRE, and the stick back is good with the right hand. And Steve Kerr will take a timeout. So the guys in the white jerseys are fighting here. We're down 12, and the 8-0 run is cut at the 4. Good job by the reserves to get back into it. 8:41 to go, second quarter. Golden State 32, New Orleans 28 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally issued by NCUA.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe Award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Pelicans start a homestand on Friday. Draft will face the Pacers. They won tonight at home against Boston in overtime, 135-132. Jason Tatum 37, Siakam 29 and 11 boards.
Yeah, you talk about fireworks. I mean, you got 2 teams there that score at will. And Indianapolis actually, they're one of the few teams who gave Boston fits last season. just a really good matchup for Indiana. We'll worry about them on Friday. Right here, Chase Center, 8:41 to go, second quarter. Pels trail Golden State 32-28, but we were down 12. It's an 8-0 run. So you got a little momentum with guys who really don't play with each other. You've got Jamal Cain, Brandon Boston Jr., who's been a Pelican for about a week, Jordan Hawkins, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram still on the bench. Dubs ball out of the break. Draymond Green back in for Golden State, and just as he gets the touch, Jeremiah Robinson Earl with a reach in. So his first team. Pajemski, Green, Anderson, Heald, and Lindy Waters III on the floor for Golden State. Heald got free, left wing three. High off the heel, tip. Somebody get it. Zion's got it. Williamson with a 6 board. Up the floor, Boston. Good Euro, but he missed the layup. And then Robinson Earl compounds matters with a loose ball foul. So JRE picks up 2 fouls in about 20 seconds. We cannot shoot in the paint. Goodness. I'm telling you, folks, we're playing our tails off right now. We're shooting 29% from the floor. Can't make a layup. Pajemski throws it out to Draymond. They pick him up with JRE, and then Draymond goes right at him, misses the shot, though, rebound Z. JRE, that's tough defending because he's got 2 fouls. Now Hawkins, fake a 3, take a 3 right wing, boom. All right. Oh, they're going to call it a 2. 32-30. He's putting them up, though. JRE is going to pick up another foul there. He's got to watch out. Heald, 1-on-1 with Kane. Powers dotted line. Backdoor cut Anderson. Reverse layup with his back to the bucket. He's good with a right hand. 34-30. Pels down by 4. Zion, he's trying to distribute here and instead tried to set a screen on Pajemski, and Zion flattens him and a charge taken. But that's something Pajemski has done since he came into the league last year. Led the NBA in charges taken. That was an offensive foul. That was not a charge. He had 38 charges taken. So Ingram in for Williamson. Zion's got 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Down 4. I mean, we are offensively challenged. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Ooh, Boston nearly stole it. Instead, they got it to Pajemski and pops a 15-footer. Too strong. Rebound, Brandon Boston. Into the front court, Ingram. Chest it to Boston. Back to BI up top. Drives on Heald. Cut off. And now JRE. Back out long to Boston. Shot clock at 10. Jump feed down the lane. JRE, count the bucket as they threw it up. And he got a little roll. And Draymond Green, who thought he drew the foul, is instead on his back, holding his left shin and wincing in pain. Oh, I tell you why. Because JRE basically kneed him in the shin. And, of course, Draymond Green wants an explanation. He's not going to get it. So Moses Moody will come in for Buddy Hield. So Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who's averaging just south of 3 points in the first 4 games this year, can hit his average with a free throw and does so. And the Pels have never led. It's 34-33, 6:35 here in the second quarter. Pajemski. Center circle, guarded by Kane. Reverses course, lost it. Kane with a steal. 3-on-2. Kane drives. And an offensive foul. A charge taken by Pajemski. And I go back to my earlier point. It doesn't matter if you have a fast break. It really doesn't. We are just It's just so difficult for us to finish. I mean, you get a steal and a run out, and you get a charge out of it. We have been swimming upstream the entire game. We're hanging in there. Both teams undermanned. Pajemski, whip it to Draymond Green. Left corner, deflected, and they get it back. Green, low post left now, Anderson. Anderson looking for a cutter. Instead, hands it to Moody. Moody drives on Boston, Euros into the paint, strip, taken by Boston. Good job there. Up the floor, Hawkins, catch and shoot, left wing three. Yes! That's how you turn defense into offense. And the Pels getting those deflections, something we have done since game number 1. We're 5th in the league at 18.3 per game, and we've got to be in double figures at this point in this ball game. And for the first time, the Pelicans have a lead. 5:55 left in the half. Jordan Hawkins now in double figures with 11 points. It's New Orleans 36, Golden State 34. Steve Kerr took a timeout of the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, NFL fan, this is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
The one and only Giannis Antetokounmpo. I crave the competition. I crave the playoff basketball. I haven't played playoff basketball since 2023, and I played 2 games, and I was hurt. I'm just trying to, stay healthy as much as I can and just trust the process. Hopefully that can allow me to be healthy and compete with my teammates.
Hear more great guests on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
To win your fantasy football league, you need to be one step ahead of the competition. And at Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio, we're giving you the edge you need to take home the trophy.
There are no tight ends that you can count on. We will tell you who to start.
Our experts are doling out start-sit advice, waiver pickups, and so much more to help you win a championship.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Listen right now on Channel 87 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. We are 8 weeks into the fantasy football season, and whether your team is in the race or ready to make the greatest comeback ever, Fantasy Sports Radio is ready to take you there.
It's more rewarding when you lose your first-round pick and you find a way to win anyway.
From start-sit advice to waiver pickups to so much more.
You got to work the waiver wire. You got to make trades. The draft is just a piece of the puzzle.
Showtime! Make your move with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
NBA Radio, Sirius 207 XM 86.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite Sirius XM FC shows on the all-new Sirius XM app, now available for all subscribers.
Trip here to the city by the bay in the first week of the season. 5:55 left second quarter. Pels have outscored Golden State 16-6 here in the second quarter. Turning them over, getting points off turnovers. You got the lead in that department 11-5, a much welcome change than from last night. But the defense right now is the story, as you have held Golden State to just 2 points in the last 4 minutes and 52 seconds. You're playing well. And just on the pregame with Gus, it's just that's what you wanted to see. If you just play solid basketball. You win, you lose, you take it. But don't give them the game. Golden State ball out of the break. Pajemski in the lane. Double team. Spins out of it. Up top, Draymond Green for 3, and he buried it. So they get the lead right back. Green is a below average 3-point shooter this year. But he's got his 4th made 3 of the season. Hawkins off the curl. Catch and shoot. 3, got it from the right wing, and a foul, Draymond Green. The release is lightning fast. Hawkins came off a screen. Robinson Earl handed it to him, and he popped it, and Draymond Green was in his landing area, and it's an N1 on a 3. That was amazing, and he missed the free. Ain't that par for the course. Misses the free throw. Would have been a 4-point play. 39-37. It's going to be one of those games, it appears. You just got to score more points than the other team. Green, whip it to Peyton, who just checked back in. Low post left now. Anderson, get it to the cutting. Peyton lost it out of bounds, and they can't get it off. Great defense again. Peyton nearly saved that ball. Moody was in the right corner, but they ran out of time. The last 6 turnovers in this game have all been Golden State. Pels up 2, 4:45 to go in the quarter. Hawkins get it down low to JRE, who went up for the layup, and he forgot one thing, the basketball. Pajemski nearly double dribbled, drives with the right hand to the elbow. Winging around, Peyton floats it up left corner. Anderson, good closeout, JRE. Now Peyton will dribble it all the way back out with 5 to shoot. Pajemski, guarded by Jose, stripped it, and then taken away by Javonte Green, who lost it to Alvarado. Extra pass, Hawkins, 1 dribble, corner 3, no. Rebound on the deck, and they get it back. Frustration. Well, Hawkins is not shy today. Pajemski right wing, drives in, leaves it for Draymond, and he lays it in. So Draymond Green has scored the last 5 points for Golden State. And Willie Green will take a timeout. We will keep it here. As we are tied at 39 with 3:53 to go. Both teams shorthanded. And both teams' offenses look like it. So Golden State is at 50% from the floor at 17 of 34, 5 out of 13 from 3. The problem is, and I'll tell it to you right now, the Pelicans are a miserable 6 for 21 in the paint. So we have more three-point attempts than they do. We have 8 more field goal attempts than they do. And we can't put it in the bucket from up close. And that's why the game's tied. Because you're beating them in every other category. Out rebounding them, well, they are out assisting us. But you're being outscored in the paint 24-14, and it's because of the missed shots. Golden State has 14 assists on their 17 makes. Pels with 10 on their 15. So we'll start this game again. First tie since it was 0-0, by the way. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Jose Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, Javonte Green, and Brandon Ingram on the floor for New Orleans, moving left to right. Jose get it to Ingram left wing. Now JRE up top. Hand it back to Ingram. And hand check by Draymond. They didn't call it. Shot clock at 10. Ingram crosses over Green, drives, kick it out in the corner. Robinson Earl, extra pass Hawkins. Tries to lay it in and hits the bottom of the rim. Pajemski, front court to Green. Extra pass Peyton up top Green. We leave him alone. You know where this is going. Straight down. 42-39. We cannot make layups. That's a 5-point swing. Ingram spins out of trouble. Triple team to Javonte Green, and he had it stripped off of his knee, out of bounds on the right baseline. We're shooting 27.3% in the paint. Nauseating. Under 3 minutes left in the half. They got a 3-point lead now. And Draymond Green's the culprit, wouldn't you know it? Kuminga through the hands of Moody. Out of bounds. Turnover number 11. Jose jogs it in front court. Shovels it to Ingram up top. Did not take it. He had a three. Didn't take it, though. Now Zion. Chests it over to Javonte. Left wing three. Front iron. Rebound Pajemski. Between circles, straightaway three. Yep. 45-39. Ingram around a Hawkins pick. Back to Hawkins. Fake a three. Left elbow jumper. Got it. Jordan Hawkins now with 16 points. 2 minutes left in what has been a frustrating yet rewarding first half for the Pels. Pajemski goes right by Zion, and then Jose poked it away. Where's the foul? Kuminga decked Javonte Green. They didn't call it. Now left corner, Jose for three. No good. Tipped up, out of bounds, off Hawkins. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Last night, New Orleans, a franchise record, minus 29 points off turnovers. Tonight, we're plus 6, and we're down 4 because we can't score. We've got 23-point attempts. We're halfway to the number. Pajemski in the paint, floats it up. No. Waters went over the back of Hawkins. They didn't call that. Now front court, Williamson. 3 defenders. Airballed the layup. Green said he got a piece of the ball. They're not going to call it. Zion to the free throw line. I mean, Zion didn't have it on the way up. He lost it on the way up. Stick him on the ball, somebody. I'm challenging this if I'm Steve Kerr, and they're going to win it. They might win this. I think they are going to win it. It continues. Frustration. Now, we just saw it on the big board. Green did make contact with Williamson's left wrist, but I don't know if Zion had the ball when contact was made. Zion is 2 for 9 from the floor. He has taken 1 3 tonight. Everything else has been close in. Last night, he was 12 for 20. He looked really like himself last night. But goodness gracious. $1:13 left in the second quarter. And the Pels down 4 with this challenge pending. But I'm loving the way the Pelicans are playing. I'm loving it. This is so different from last night. At some point, you got to put the ball in the hole, though, especially when you're so close. So Ben Taylor with the headset on. Scott Twardowski is the replay official back in Secaucus. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm not going to be surprised either way. If you get this, that would be another foul on Draymond Green, which would be his third. And you get 2 free throws. If not, it's a turnover, and they get it back with 1:13 to go. You led briefly by 2 points, then Green hit that 3 to give them the lead again. Draymond Green is 2 of 3 from distance, 8 points. He is their leading scorer. Only player in double figures tonight is Jordan Hawkins, who's got 16. Brandon Ingram has 2 points. Zion Williamson has 4 points. However, they have combined for 7 assists. They only had 5 assists combined last night. And also Zion's got 7 rebounds. All right, guys, let's make a decision either way, huh? So Ben Taylor will speak into the microphone.
After review, we see that Draymond Green gets to the basketball and makes legal contact. Therefore, the call on the floor is overturned. It will be a successful challenge In the immediate aftermath of the whistle, there were 3 players in the vicinity, and nobody had imminent possession. Therefore, we're going to jump the ball up at center circle between any 2 players that were in the game at the time. Since the challenge was successful, Golden State will get their timeout back.
So Steve Kerr is now 4 for 4 on challenges this year. Willie Green is complaining, but again, I can't disagree with that call. I just can't, as much as it pains me. So who's going to jump? It's going to be Draymond and Z, who slap hands in the center circle in the Bay Bridge. It's just been a frustrating night. Still just down 4 here, 1:13 to go second quarter. Come on, Z. Ben Taylor going to toss it up. Up in the air, Z wins it. All right, so you at least get it back here. Alvarado will walk it into the front court between circles. Ingram trying to get free. Przemski's got him in a hug. Now Z on the catch. Floats up dotted line, too strong off the glass. Got his own rebound and a block. Out of bounds, though. That is off of Kuminga. 2 more missed shots in the paint. You can't make this stuff up. Zion's now 2 out of 12. Alvarado baseline right. Shot clock at 6. It did not recycle. Inbound to Ingram. Lost it, got it back with 4. Fall away 15-footer. Mid-range, no. Weak side rebound. Taken by Alvarado. You got to recycle on the shot clock. Now Ingram in the center circle with 8. Ingram pick from Green and a charge. After all of that, Lindy Waters III took it. Willie Green is going to have gray hair by the time we get back into the locker room. This is one of the most frustrating halves of basketball I have watched. Again, we're only down 4. We cannot catch a break. Green, give it to Przemski, around a Draymond pick. Now whip it to Heel, right corner 3. Short, weak side rebound, taken by Ingram. Shot clock, game clock, 2 seconds apart, so you can hold it for the last shot here. Ingram center circle. Kuminga's going to check him, though. Now get it to Alvarado. Lindy Waters on him. Shot clock at 8, game clock at 10. Jose center circle. Pick from Ingram. Jose back to Ingram. Left of the top. Steps into a 3 and got it. Nice 2-man game. Inbound to Hield. 3. At the buzzer. Left wing. Good. That is the most fitting end of this half that you can possibly imagine. And you know what really makes it cruel? Jose Alvarado was trying to foul Buddy Hield. He whiffed. And they make the 3 at the buzzer. If that ain't the first half, I don't know what is. That is unbelievable. Halftime in San Francisco, as each team made 4 threes in that second quarter, but that just cannot happen. It just can't. Golden State 48, New Orleans 44. Gus Cattingill, Pelicans at the half when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and Scream It from the Rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
The New Orleans Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. The famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night against the Raptors. You can also join us for a carnival celebration against the Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. Plus, get an exclusive Pierre the Pelican collectible figure when we take on the Spurs during our Fam Jam game, and so many more. See the full promotional calendar and get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about. Only at Smoothie King.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
All right, welcome back as the Pelicans and Warriors have been going back and forth, 48-44. Gus Kattengell, Jim Eichenhofer with you here as well. So if you've been listening or if you're just joining us, Todd has pretty much said what we're seeing, right? A little bit cleaner basketball game, but the shooting percentage is not where it was yesterday. Remember, the Pels finished the game shooting over 50%. Jim Eichenhofer, they are only shooting 33%, 17 of 51. The three-pointers, it's kind of what you want. They have more three-point attempts than the Warriors. 8 for 21 is New Orleans. 8 of 17 is Golden State. But there is one statistic, and it's not even turnovers. 8 for them, 12 for Golden State. It's points in the paint. Why is that concerning?
Yeah, I mean, they're converting at such a low rate of shots. I cannot figure that one out. I mean, I also think it's interesting, too, that, I mean, we talked about how Ingram and Zion combined for 61 points in the game last night, and the Pelicans lost by 18. Tonight, Zion has 4 points, Ingram has 5, and they're only down by 4. I mean, a lot of it is the defense has been so much better than it was last night. I mean, the last 3 quarters, it felt like a tidal wave of the Warriors just running the ball at the Pelicans and ending up with wide open threes. They've gotten a good amount of open threes tonight too, but it hasn't been something that's gotten out of control. And obviously 28 points in the first quarter for Golden State, only 20 in the second quarter. So, I mean, that's the reason that you can shoot 33% from the field the way the Pelicans have and still be in the game.
All right, Pelicans fans watching this are saying Zion had 31 a night ago. Brandon Ingram had 30 a night ago. At the half, Zion 4. Brandon Ingram 5. What's different tonight?
I mean, part of it definitely is that the Warriors are running everything they can. They're throwing the kitchen sink at both of those guys whenever they have the ball. There's extra defenders there. I mean, I'm sure that part of their strategy or part of their thought process is CJ McCollum's out, Herb's out. Pelicans already have a couple starters out. So they're thinking if we can take these 2 guys out of the game and make other players have to beat us, that'll be successful. And I mean, it has been successful if you consider the Pelicans only scored 44 points. But I think the way that the Warriors are defending those 2 guys to some extent helped Jordan Hawkins start to get on a roll. And he ended up with,
16 points.
Yeah. He had 13 in the second quarter. He got off to kind of a slow start, but then in the second quarter, he started to get rolling, almost had a 4-point play, but just missed the free throw. So, I mean, I think him getting hot like that will at least force the Warriors to have to think about somebody else and not be able to devote all of their efforts and attention to Zion and BI.
Quick break. We come back. We'll take a look around the NBA scoreboard. Then we'll get Jim's keys to the second half, and hopefully the Pels can come away with a victory before a 4-game homestand starts on Friday. 48-44, Golden State with the halftime lead on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Looking for a new job or career in the transportation business? Do you or your spouse have truck driving experience? John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the official moving partner of the New Orleans Saints, is looking for experienced team and solo Class A CDL drivers to join their family-oriented team. Benefits with John Fayard include competitive pay structure, major medical, dental, and vision insurance, recruitment and retention bonus, paid vacation, paid holidays, and more. Don't settle for the rest. Drive for the best. Visit johnfayardwarehouse.com.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We're a global provider of business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client services. And here, we have deep roots and relationships that go back 80 years throughout Southeast Louisiana. We're a strong local company offering all the latest technology, services, and business resources that Marsh provides clients globally. And that's why our motto is world-class, local touch. Visit us today at marshmma.com. Marsh McLennan, proud partner of the New Orleans Saints.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
Taking a look in and around the league, scoreboard-wise. These are all finals. The Nets defeating the Grizzlies 119-106. It was the Bulls winning at home over the Magic 102-99. Josh Giddey leading the way with 20 points. Banchero with 31 and 7. Heat losing to the Knicks in Miami 116-107. Karl Anthony Towns 44 points for the Knicks. Tyler Hero had 34. It was the Wizards at home defeating the Hawks 133-120. Trae Young had 35. He'll be here on Sunday. Pistons beat the 76ers at Philly 105-95. Philly 1-3 on the season. That's Detroit's first win of the season. They're 1-4. And in overtime, it was the Celtics at the Pacers. Indiana, who will be here on Friday to start the homestand. 135-102, the final there. Tatum 37, Siakam at 29. And it was the Lakers losing at Cleveland 134-110. LeBron at 26. Bronny getting his first bucket as a pro in the NBA. Cleveland 5-0. They will be here next Wednesday, a week from today, taking on your Pelicans. Hornets beat the Raptors 138-133. In the second, it's the Clippers leading the Trailblazers 38-34. Thunder leading the Spurs 82-70. At the half, in Golden State, Warriors leading your Pelicans 48-44 in the Pelicans Radio Network.
This Halloween, stand out from the crowd with a DIY costume from Goodwill. Why blend in when you can create something truly unique? Dive into our treasure trove of vintage clothes, quirky accessories, and craft supplies. Whether you want to be a spooky ghost or a creative superhero, we've got everything you need to bring your vision to life. And the best part, every purchase supports your community. So shop smart, save money, and make a difference. Visit your local Goodwill today for the ultimate DIY Halloween experience. Get ready to craft your perfect costume.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Get ready for the biggest concert of the year. It's Rod Wave's Last Lap Tour. It's Rod Wave, live in concert, Friday, December 13th. At Smoothie King Center. I wrote this song to make you smile, can you feel it? Also, Moneybag Yo, Juicy, Lil Papa, and Illmatic. Tickets are on sale now at official-rodwave.com. And don't forget, the new single from Rod Wave, Fall Fast in Love, is now available on all platforms.
Hi, welcome back. 48-44 is your halftime score. Jim Eichenhofer. Something that really stood out to me was something over at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I mean, how many NBA games do you see at halftime that there were 4 free throws shot between the two teams? When I was looking at the stats and I saw 0 for 0 free throws for Golden State, I thought I must need to refresh my page because there's no way that they could still have 0 attempts in an entire half.
Right. So it kind of seems like this is there for the taking, Jim.
Yeah,
I know
would
they've
say
gotten some hot, at times from 3, but both teams have 8 made threes. And you're not losing the disparity by 20 tonight. It doesn't look like. I'm saying it can't happen in the second half because that's when they turned it on yesterday. But I think this game is there. Who needs to step up in the second half and have a good game?
Yeah, I mean, I think if Zion and BI can both have decent halves, I mean, I don't think we need 20 points apiece from both of those guys.
I think we need more from 5. We need more than 5 points from Brandon.
Sure. Yeah, more than 5 from Brandon for sure. But I mean, I think you're going to need a little bit more from some of the role players as well. But I thought the bench unit in the second quarter was very good. But I mean, I'll give you one key I'll give you a number. Can they shoot I'm not asking for a ton, but can they shoot 45% from the field in the second half?
So you want them to go from 33 to 45.
Right, but I'm saying starting at their 0 for 0 in the second half. I'm not saying for the game they need to pull that up to 45 because that might not be possible. But yeah, if they can shoot 45% from the field in the second half, I think they'll be able to get this win.
All right, sounds good. That's Jim Eichenhofer. When we come back, Ty Graffinini. We'll have second half action, 48-44. Golden State with the lead on the Pelicans Radio Network.
What makes the perfect garage? Steel garage cabinets, commercial-grade flooring, heavy-duty overhead racking. Garage storage systems built for a lifetime of heavy use. Build your dream garage with newageproducts.com.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Pelicans, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Hey, NFL fans, you can make every moment more this season with a big return on FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. You'll get started with $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed, when you place your first $5 bet. Never waste a hunch with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about. Only at Smoothie King.
Back at Chase Center, Todd Graffinini with you. Get set for third quarter action. Pelicans trailing Golden State 48-44. Outscored the Dubs 24-20 in that second quarter. In that 3-ball by Buddy Hield at the buzzer. Really a backbreaker when you throw on top of the fact that Jose Alvarado was trying to foul him. The Pelicans had a foul to give and just completely whiffed. So that's 3 points that really they shouldn't have. Well, the big story, again, has been Golden State's bench. They are #1 in the NBA. They average 61 points a game off the bench. And they've got 20 bench points tonight to the Pels 11. Again, you've got a lot of guys that are not used to playing with each other out there for New Orleans. Interesting that Daniel Tice is not going to start the third quarter for the Pels, and Yves Missi will. So New Orleans ball moving right to left. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Eve Meese, Jose Alvarado, and Jordan Hawkins on the floor. Ingram's only taken 4 shots. He just got hammered, and he's holding the bottom of his back, small of his back, after going around a triple team. He is not 100% right now. Fouls on Trace Jackson Davis. Ingram gingerly stepping to the line. Looks like he came down a little awkwardly. Free throw is good. And then just 6 points for Ingram. Get crazy from game to game. Last night, Williamson and Ingram were really the only guys that scored for you. And tonight, they've combined for 11 points. And we're in the third quarter. 48-46. Jordan Hawkins leads all scorers with 16. He's the only one in double figures. Alley-oop, Draymond Green to Jackson Davis, lays it in. Points in the paint. Now 28-14 in favor of Golden State. Jose to the rim. That got blocked. Another missed shot in the paint. Moody to the rim. Layup good. 52-46. Williamson. Give it to Jose. One-on-one with Pajemski. Low post right Z. One-on-one with Draymond. Now whip it out to Hawkins. Got a pick. Left angle 3. On line, too strong. Rebound Pajemski. Hawkins is now 4 of 10 from distance. Now Jackson Davis, one-on-one with Meese on the right block. Get it out to Pajemski. Lefty 3 on line, but too strong. Rebound knocked away. It is going to be Pell's ball. Wow. Ingram and Moody were going for it. Ingram lost it, but it was off Moses Moody. BI sporting the dark blue headband tonight. Pell's down 6, 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. We have led by 2 points, and that was for about 15 seconds. That's it. Golden State has had the lead the entire ball game. Zion with the shot clock at 2. Charges. Draymond Green took it. 2 on Z. And our 9th turnover of the ball game. Pajemski got a screen from Jackson Davis. Get it right. Corner Green for 3. Yep. And it's 55-46. Largest lead has been 12 for Golden State. It's now 9. Meese will miss a layup. Rebound Moody. Tied up by Jose, but a reach in on Jose. Green going to run it near left of the center circle. We'll call a timeout after they make this shot here. And it's going to be a missed dunk. Wow. Rebound Williamson. We got a break. Could see that coming. Zion at the left lane line. Spins left, floats it up. Didn't get anything. He's now 2 of 13 from the floor. Here's the dunk. Well, a lay-in, and there's the timeout. It just took an extra possession. So it's all Golden State. 57-46, 9:19 left. Third quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Football is a contact sport, but so is business. That's why you need the team at Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, retirement, and private clients insurance solutions in Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's leading professional services firm. Put the power of our world-class local touch formula to work for you. Visit marshmma.com today. Marsh McLennan, proud partner of the New Orleans Saints.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Jeff Dunham, artificial intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just don't have. You're the other white meat.
RJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss him, nothings. November 20th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets on sale now only at jeffdunham.com.
This is Dan and Tice, and you're listening to Pelicans Basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Come on, clap your hands.
Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. Famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night. That's against the Toronto Raptors. Plus, join us for a carnival celebration against the Sacramento Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. There are many more. Check out the promotional calendar. Get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. 4-point deficit at halftime is now 9, and it's very simple why. Pelicans cannot put the ball in the hole. 0 of 4 from the floor, 0 of 3 in the paint. Pels are now 24% in the paint, 7 of 29. I don't need to really go any further than that. 8 of 22 from 3, that's 36%. They're 9 of 19, so you're not getting blitz from beyond the arc. Points in the paint is 30-14 because of all the missed shots. Alvarado, Hawkins, Ingram, Williamson, Messi on the floor for New Orleans. Hawkins, low post left, Messi. They back off. Draymond Green's parked in the lane. Where's the defensive 3? They're not going to call it. Shot clock at 3. Alvarado, right wing 3. Fun iron, no good. We still haven't scored in the third quarter. Well, we've scored 2. Excuse me. Moody to the rim. Floats it up. Didn't get the roll. Tipped up, taken by Williamson, his 10th rebound. Bounce feed to Hawkins. Left corner 3. Nope. Still haven't hit a bucket. Down 9, 8:25 to go third quarter. Shooting percentage now below 30%. Pajemski bump, drives, hands it off. Two-hand dunk. Trace Jackson Davis. They are starting to pull away. 59-46. Your offense is non-existent. Ingram fouled by Moody. Javonte Green will check in for a very frustrated Zion Williamson, who's got 4 points in this game. 2 of 13 from the floor. Crazy thing is, he's doing everything else. He's got 10 rebounds and 4 assists. Ingram left side. Bounce feed to Messi up top. Hawkins drives to the nail, floats it up and in. Thank goodness for Jordan Hawkins. He's got 18 of our 48 points. Nobody else in double figures. 3-ball Pajemski. You know the result. 62-48, 7:35 to go, and now it's starting to feel like last night a little bit. Ingram left elbow. Got it. Don't start trading 3s for 2s here. Draymond, Euros in. And an N1. That might be a goaltend. Yep. So it's an N1. Messi blocked it, but it's a goaltend. It's a foul on Jordan Hawkins. So they'll extend the lead even further. This happened very quickly. That's not a goaltend. That is not a goaltend. He blocked that before the ball hit the glass. That's not a goaltend. Going to give it to him anyway. Draymond Green came into this game averaging 4 points. He's got 13, actually 14. Ingram left of the top three. Quick. Long rebound, volleyballed up, and Pajemski took it away from everybody. Pajemski weaves through, get it to Green. Shot fake on Javante, floats it up short. Fight for the rebound. They get it back. Whip it up top. Pajemski, this will do it right here. No, in and out. I mean, that was the ball game right there. That was it. 65-50. Flopped by Lindy Waters, and they called it. His first. Buddy Hield off the bench. That three by Hield at the end of the half, that to me is the play of the game. You would battle back, you would cut it to one, you had momentum, and then you didn't. And you have not recovered since going into the locker room. You're down by 4 going into halftime. It should have been 1, and now you're down 15. Ingram, triple team, had it stripped easily. Back the other way. Hield had it stripped, and we knocked it out of bounds. And that's the difference. They strip it, and it goes the other way. We strip it, and they get it back. Kyle Anderson in for Draymond Green, who's really been their spark tonight. There's no two ways about it. 5 of 10 from the floor, and a team leading 14 points. Pels don't make a run in the next couple minutes. It's lights out. It ain't going to happen here. Jackson Davis with another dunk. He's got 14 points of 7 of 9 shooting. They've all been dunks. Ingram left corner for 3. Got it in front of our bench. That keeps you in it. 67-53. Now the defense you were playing in the first half is not happening here. Waters for 3, right wing. Front iron, rebound Jose. Up the floor, Ingram. Front court left. Ingram hesitates, drives, cut off, swinging around to Hawkins. Passed up the 3, drives in and loses it, and walked. And he turned his ankle. So he hesitated. He had a 3, didn't take it, and now he turned his ankle. He's not 100%. And he turned it over. Backdoor cut. Great pass, Jackson Davis to Pajemski. Lay in. Hawkins is hurt. He'll be taken out of the game here. And you're in deep trouble. 5:32 to go, third quarter, 69-53 Golden State on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here.
Each year, Eddie Vedder handpicks some of his favorite artists to join him at his Ohana Music Festival on the beach in Dana Point, California.
Are you ready, Ohana?
Hear this year's most unforgettable moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw Devo.
Featuring 2 nights of Pearl Jam. And exclusive performances from Sting, Alanis Morissette, and more. The best of Ohana 2024 starts tomorrow on Pearl Jam Radio, Channel 22.
Hear every game of the World Series on SiriusXM.
Shohei Ohtani unloads.
Listen to the Dodgers on your radio on Sirius 210, XM 177.
A Stantonian home run.
The Yankees can be heard on Sirius 208 and XM 175.
Miguel Hernandez has done it again in the postseason.
The national broadcast is on ESPN Radio Channel 80, and you can take the World Series wherever you go by listening on the SiriusXM app.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
With Milwaukee Bucks guard Damian Lillard. You know, when you have a team that wins the championship and you play a certain way and you're used to your personnel being a certain way around a guy like Giannis, it just takes time. People look at it like a video game most of the time. You just put this guy on that team with this guy and it should just be perfect, you know, but it takes time.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the Sirius XM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio.
Here's Johnny.
Or ride with the devil into Nitro's Halloween Headbangers. Find even more monstrous fun right now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Halloween.
Now through November 1st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues and be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 and the all-new SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
He won in the paint. And, of course, Golden State sharing the basketball as they normally do. 24 assists on 29 makes. But it's tough to get assists when you don't make. And that's the Pelicans. They've got 9 more made field goals. And 8 of them are twos. Again, you've got 5:30 to go in the third. You're down 16. You got to cut it to single digits and then go hopefully on a run. Zion, who's just been unbelievably tied up tonight in fits. It's held by Kyle Anderson. It's going to be the third time on this road trip Zion Williamson is going to shoot under 30% from the floor. He had done that twice in 184 games. Javonte Green, left corner three, too strong off the heel. He's going to have to make about 20 straight field goals to get over 30% tonight. 2 out of 13. Heel deep right wing three, too strong. Long rebound, kicks off Anderson's foot. We got a break. Now Javonte Green, fast break, lost it, got it back. Right corner, Jamal Cain drives into the goal paint, scooping lefty shot is over the front iron and in. So Jamal Cain in his third year. That's his second and third point of the night. Pels down 14. Pajemski over that pass to Hield. Shot fake back to Pajemski. Drives down the left lane line. Kick it to Waters. Fly by Jose. 3 on the way. No, there's Pajemski for the strong side rebound. That can't happen. Smallest guy out there. Well, Jose. Now Z guarding Anderson. Anderson maintained the dribble to Pajemski. Scott clock at 2. At 1. Throws up a prayer. No. Offensive foul Pajemski as Jose's flat on his back in the lane. And he got clocked. Jonathan coming in for Lindy Waters. 4:11 to go, third quarter. They have increased their halftime advantage by 10 here in the third. And get it back to single digits and go from there. Jose, 2-man game with JRE. One dribble handed off to Zion. Goes behind the back, drives in, lays it. No. Can't make this up. Foul on the Pelicans. Zion frustrated after the miss. Commits the foul. 2 of 14 from the floor. 4 points. Anderson center circle. Trying to get somebody free. Jose's trying to guard Hield. Jackson Davis has it, goes right by JR8, get it to Kuminga for a right angle three, no, followed up and in by Buddy Hield, who's being guarded by Jose Alvarado in the biggest mismatch of them all. 71-55. JRE to the rim. Out to Kane. Floats it up and in with a right hand for Jamal Kane. Jim Eichenhofer's pick to click. 15 bench points for New Orleans. Kane's got 6. Backdoor cut, Hield. Beat Kane to the spot. Good feed from Anderson. Lay in good. Kane didn't play D there. 73-57. So they can start parring out right now. Jose, down low, Z, lays that one in as he's suspended in midair with a left hand. Now it's about stops, and there haven't been many in the third quarter. They're not turning it over anymore either. Kuminga mid-range, front iron. There's a stop. Rebound, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Pels down 73-59, 2:20 to go, and then we throw it away. So much for your stop. Now Kuminga drives. Lefty three, setting his feet and missing it as Buddy Hield. He couldn't have been more wide open. I mean, he took his time and fingered the seams. Jose to the trailing JRE, cutting down center of the lane. And I tell you what, that sequence right there literally kept the Pelicans in the game. As Steve Kerr will take a timeout. Buddy Hield had time to dribble, get the grip on the basketball, tie his shoes, grab a drink of water, and miss the left corner three. And then you get it, go back the other way and get a 2. So that is a 5-point swing. That is the first time the Pelicans have scored on back-to-back possessions in the third quarter. That's how rough it's been offensively for New Orleans. Yet, you're down 12. And Hield makes that shot, and they're headed for the exits. 2:08 to go in the third. Well, maybe not the exits. It's still 8:45 here. You know, again, just to revisit the thought, talking with Gus in the pregame, he asked me what I wanted to see from this team. I've seen it. The Pelicans have played hard. They played really well at times. It's just been frustrating because of the shots that have not gone down. You're not destroying yourself with turnovers. That's a wash. It's 12-11 in that department. The three ball is a wash, 10-9 in favor of Golden State. It is the 13 for 36 in the paint for New Orleans and the 21 of 30 for Golden State, 42-26. That's the ball game. Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Kyle Anderson, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield. 2 minutes left in the third. Can you get it to single digits? Moody off the curl. Too strong. Tipped it to yourself, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Now Williamson. Corner pass to JRE, drives in, lost it in a reach in on Golden State. And that's going to put them over the limit. So free throws coming up for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Where he has not attempted one this year. Pels as a team, 20th in the league at 76%. This is only the 7th and 8th free throws for New Orleans tonight. That one's good. So Robinson-Earl now with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Good contribution. You need them all hands on deck tonight. Only 11 available players for New Orleans. We've seen Brandon Boston and Jamal Kane, both two-way players. 10-point game. So you were down 17. Hield got free right at the top. My goodness gracious. Jamal Cain let him go. Now Hawkins, he is back in the ball game. That's good news. Two-man game with Cain. Crosses over Hield twice. Pop a nail jumper. Hit a tough shot over Buddy Hield. 20 points for Jordan Hawkins. 6 over his average. Now a steal, Javonte Green. Bad entry pass from Draymond. Turnover 14. Zion drives to the left block. Hack to the deck. What else is new? But a whistle and a foul. That's on Draymond, his third. So Williamson will attempt his first 2 free throws of the night. Last night, he got there 8 times. He was 6 for 8. Playing. Zion is 69% from the free throw line this year. Got that one. 10-point game, 46.7 to go. Get another stop here. Get it to single digits. Kuminga, Hield, Green, Anderson, and Moody. Kuminga, bounce feed down low. Anderson on the block, right-hand baby hook. 78-66. Anderson with 9 off the bench. 29 bench points for the Dubs. No 2 for 1 here. Shot clock at 10. Zion between circles. They are daring him to shoot. Just daring him. He won't do it. He'll take it into the rack and blow another layup. Back the other way, Anderson. Bounce feed to Moody, running the floor. What a block by Cain, but they get it back. No. Anderson put up a follow-up. No. And we commit the foul. That was an unbelievable block. And you know what? None of it matters. They're going to the free throw line. What a hustle play by Hawk, who gets the foul called on him. Free throws for Anderson. The shot put is up and no good. Down 12 here, 7 seconds left in the quarter. Zion's now 3 of 16 from the floor. Top the second. So you're down 13 again. You got 7 seconds to get a cheap bucket. Inbound to Williamson. Crosses the timeline with 3. With 2. Drives to the lane. Floats it up. No. It's a blocking foul on Draymond Green. Another that's a bailout. That is an absolute bailout. You'll take it. 0.8 of a second left in the third. Williamson with a pair. He's 1 out of 2. Around and out. You know, I don't have the numbers. And I don't know who could look that up for me. Because he missed them both. This literally could be the worst shooting night in Zion Williamson's career. High school, college, and professional. He is beside himself on the bench. His head buried in both hands. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Pels down 13, 79-66 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The New Orleans Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. The famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night against the Raptors. You can also join us for a carnival celebration against the Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. Plus, get an exclusive Pierre the Pelican collectible figure when we take on the Spurs during our Fam Jam game, and so many more. See the full promotional calendar and get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Pelicans have one comeback on this road trip, down starting the fourth quarter. That was on Friday night in Portland. They're going to have to do it again here, as Lindy Waters will miss a right corner three, tipped up, taken by Brandon Ingram. 79-66, Golden State. 11:30 to go in this ball game. Ingram is just being hounded by Kuminga. Pick from Hawkins. Ingram, 12 points. Get it to Hawk. Bump. Throw it up. Why not? And in. Oh, wave it off. They wave it off. Oh, Dedrick Taylor. Foul is on Kuminga, his first. Pels with Brandon Boston Jr., Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Jamal Cain, Jordan Hawkins, and Brandon Ingram. Again, the lineup combinations, my goodness. Of course, Boston's been with the team literally a week. Inbound to Ingram. Zion's on the bench right now in his feels. Ingram, right corner, Cain, wide open three. No. Weak side rebound off of Brandon Boston. Pels are now 9 of 28 from beyond the arc. You're -6 in the three ball department. Again, you can live with that. Pajemski, leave him open. Missed the three. Somebody get it. Brandon Boston. He's had a good night. That's his third rebound. Couple of steals, couple of assists. Now Hawkins to Ingram. Shot fake on Kuminga and a reach in. And that's on Golden State and on Jonathan Kuminga. So 2 fouls quickly here for the Warriors, and that's the second on Kuminga. 10:41 to go. You're still in the game. You're still in it. Cain. Bounce feed into the paint. Ingram. 3 on him. Get it to Robinson Earl for 3. That's no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by Jamal Cain, who wants Willie Green to challenge this. Are we going to do it? Nope. We don't have enough time to do it. Kuminga, right baseline. Backing down Hawkins to the lane line. Now restricted arc and 1. He just big-manned him. Third on Hawk. So I mentioned before the break that this could be Zion Williamson's worst shooting night in his career, and I'm talking about all levels. Going back to AAU. Well, in Zion's 25 lowest scoring NBA games, his worst field goal percentage was 3 for 12, 25%. Tonight, he's 3 of 16, 18.75%. So, question answered. Brandon Boston tried to get Ingram low post left. We got a foul on Golden State. Ingram's telling Boston, no bounce passes, just throw it up to me. Well, tough for Brandon to get it since Kuminga was bear hugging him. So that's 3 fouls now on Kuminga and team. Ingram off the curl. Left wing, shot clock at 5. Step back, left wing 3, that is too strong. Rebound, Jamal Cain. No layup because he got fouled from behind. And now Podziemski wants Steve Kerr to challenge this. (82-66) Golden State. They are comfortably ahead. Let's see what Steve Kerr does. Yes, he's figuring, why waste the challenge? We got this really in hand right now. Try not to rock the boat. Kane's free throw is good. Pels just can't score. 67 points with 9:53 left in the ball game. In and out, no good. Oh, and it goes right to JRE. We got a break. Floated out long Ingram. Can you really make them pay here? Could be a 4-point possession with a free. Shot clock at 5. Got to go. Ingram. Chests it over to Boston. Got to put it up. We don't. Oh, no, not going to count. Ingram threw it up at the buzzer. Too late. You get a rebound on a missed free throw and you don't get a shot off. Tough. Healed. Hounded by Kane. Bounce feed to Podziemski. Goes right by Boston. Lefty teardrop. He'll get the roll. 84-67. And we throw away the inbounds. Boston literally throws it into the seats. So this is unraveled quickly here. It has been a rough road trip and ready to come home tomorrow. Kuminga right angle. Again, they're looking for the kill shot here. Kuminga with 8. One-on-one with Jose. He's going to big man him all the way in. Missed the layup. Jose got elbowed in the face. Back the other way, Ingram. Hard to the rim. Poked away by Waters. B.I. got it back. Lays it in with the left hand. 14 for Ingram. (84-69) Golden State. Healed. Got it to Podziemski on the Chase Center logo right wing. Now low post right, Kuminga directing traffic. Instead, Podziemski a backdoor cut. And then Jamal Cain denied Jackson Davis a two-hand flush with a block. That's just a beautiful, beautiful basketball play. And when it's run the way it just was, it's impossible to stop. So Jackson Davis, 14 points, 9 rebounds, misses the free throw. Field goal percentage at 78, and he ain't hurting that tonight. Well, when everything you put up is a dunk, literally, it's hard to miss. 1 out of 2. 85-69. Zion's off the bench. He'll come in for the final 8-10. But you're down 14 here. So Jose drives in and lays it off the glass with the right hand. 85-71. Kuminga into the lane, drives in on Ingram, who's forced to foul him. Second on BI. So this will be the 7th and 8th free throws of the night for Golden State, who, crazy enough, did not attempt a free throw in the first half at home. That's pretty much impossible. Well, if it was the Pelicans, I could understand that if it was at home. I could understand that, but not here. Free throw no good. Draymond in and Jackson Davis out. Zion in, JRE out. Pels are a minus 20 in the paint tonight. Everything else is pretty much a wash. $86-71, Golden State. Alvarado, right elbow. Low post right Z. Spins, lost it on the way up, and then throws it out of bounds. Healed, step back, left wing three, in and out. Got it back somehow. Takes another three from the left angle. That's good, and let's pack this up and get out of here. Timeout, Willie Green. 7:22 to go. 89-71 Golden State. Gus Catgill with a scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Cheer basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Dwayne Wade defended the statue there, Eddie. He said, yeah, I have an iPhone. Social media world is about opinion. Send some memes. We don't care.
Look, my mother, I'm telling you, if they put a statue up, look like, and I'm looking like that, my mother would like, that ain't my son.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Sports Grid Radio on SiriusXM has you covered this NFL season.
The young gunslinger in Texas, C.J. Stroud, takes his Texans into New York against the new-look Jets to open Week 9 on Thursday Night Football. The Texans opened as 3-point favorites over the Jets with a total of 45. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
Do you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything? Their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2.5 hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. Your home for incredible stand-up comedy. Search comedy on the SiriusXM app.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
What every coach has not been able to do is to convince Anthony Davis, if he plays the center position and embraces it, he might be one of the top 2 or 3 players in the league. If he plays like this, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Trey Jemison is not inactive tonight, so technically he could play. It would be your third two-way player that has played tonight. So right now you're basically playing with one center, and that's Messi, and he's not even in there. Zion Williamson, I mean, you almost have to feel sorry for him tonight. I mean, it's the worst shooting night of his career. And the numbers back it up. He's just 3 of 17. And he's only taken 1 3. And all of these attempts have basically been from the dotted line in. He took 1 little pull-up from the dotted line. Everything else has been at the restricted arc. Ingram's got it. Chest it to Hawkins. Deep left wing 3. That hits the glass. Rebound, Pajemski. Now Kuminga. Oh, what a move on Ingram. What a move as he lays it in. The Pelicans are going to be blown out for 3 consecutive games now to end this road trip. Thank goodness for that win on Friday in Portland. Well, this would have been a complete disaster. Ingram left corner, Alvarado catch and shoot 3, rattles in. Pels are 10 of 22. I mentioned before the game we would have to have made at least 13 or 14 to have a chance in this game. Well, we got 10. I didn't know we were going to be this poor from the paint. I mean, how would you even think of that? Healed, center of the lane. Missed the layup. Pajemski got the rebound. Healed, fly by Kane, 3 ball. Back iron, rebound Hawkins. 91-74, 6 minutes to go. Alvarado, right wing, passed up a 3 up top Ingram. Bowling balls it to Z. Spins, lost it again. Draymond Green wants a challenge. He never commits a foul, does he? Right arm to right wrist. Pretty simple. They got a huge video board. So timeout on the floor. Steve Kerr is going to challenge this. 5:52 to go. 91-74 Golden State on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, was brought to you in part by Keesler Federal Credit Union, official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Morris Bart, if you know, you know. Oshner
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Pelicans, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com. Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Tonight's power play of the day.
Well, they are having a great time here at Chase Center. Their Warriors are about to sweep this little baseball series here. And the Pelicans, who actually won the second to the last game of the season in this building a year ago. Well, not a year ago, but last April. Is about to lose their fourth and fifth tries in this building. Tough place to play. the thing that hurts was they were without.
After review, we see that Draymond Green has a non-vertical arm and has a handful of jersey on the play. It's going to be an unsuccessful challenge. It will be 2 shots to Zion Williamson.
Yeah, you could just say that on literally every possession, that he's got a handful of jersey. So Williamson at the line where he's 1 of 4. Missed. But Pels are about to drop 4 out of 5 here in this building. One out of 2, 71 or 91-75. Williamson has 8 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. He's missed 14 shots in this game. Draymond shovels it to Hield, right wing 3 off the catch. 94-75. Hield continues to blister the Pelicans and the rest of the league. He's averaging 5 made threes a game. And he's got 4 more tonight. Zion gets it down low and puts it up and in. 94-77. So Zion now has a double-double. His second on this road trip. They're going to run the exact same play again here. Draymond shovels it to Podziemski. Picked up by Alvarado. Shot clock at 3. Podziemski stripped by Jose. 3-on-1. Get it to Hawkins. Steps into a right wing 3. No good. Rebound Williamson. Hook pass up top Ingram. Passes up to 3. Now chests it over to Hawkins. Hawkins lost it out of bounds, but it's... Do these guys... I mean, Podziemski, now I'll give him that. It was off of Hawkins. He can't hold on to it. And then they just teed up Podziemski. We got a break. We're going to get a point. Hawkins just dribbled it out of bounds. So Podziemski went nuts. I understand why, because it was off of Hawkins' left hand. So we got a free point. Now Williamson going to inbound sideline right underneath the hash mark. 4:30 to go. We're down 94-78. Ingram into the paint, Z. So now what? They call a foul on Javonte Green. They called a technical on him. He's just standing there in the left corner. Well, that's a makeup call, but you know what? We never should have had that technical in the first place, so I guess it's poetic justice. I have no idea what he said. So Hield will take the free throw, which he makes. Hield is now 6 for 6 at the free throw line this season. You don't get to the line very often because he's out there just draining threes from all over the place. (95-78) with 4:23 to go. Can we roll the clock, please? Inbound to Williamson. Powers up on Draymond. Got the roll and won. This game is ground to a halt. Golden State spreading the wealth, 6 in double figures. Pelicans have 4 in double figures. Their bench now is 43 points. They average 61. Another missed free throw for Z. Rebound Javonte Green. Foul Kuminga. So this could turn into a 4-point possession if Green makes these free throws. Pels are doing a great job rebounding the ball tonight. Out-rebounding them 44-38. Golden State's fourth in rebounding at 49.5 a game. So you really have done a good job in these two games on the boards. So that is encouraging. First free throw good for Javonte. And it is a 4-point possession. That's a crazy 4-point possession there. 95-82. You don't get interested until it's single digits. Hield to Green. Looking for a backdoor cut. Found it. And a lay-in. Great pass by Draymond Green. And Hield hard to the rack with another 20-point game. Hawkins up top. Doesn't take the three. Skip it in the corner. Jose, who will take the three and splash the three in front of his bench. Jose caught that one about shoulder high and let it fly. 97-85, down 12. 3:30 to go. Hield in the lane. Spins right. Kick it to Kuminga. Drives back to the block. Stripped by Jose, but a foul on Alvarado on the reach in. 2 on Alvarado. Free throws for Kuminga, who Steve Kerr put on the bench after starting the first 3 games. He has come off the bench in this 2-game set against the Pelicans, and if the success continues, he will continue to come off the bench. They're going to reevaluate Steph Curry Friday. They held out Wiggins. He really didn't have to play tonight. As they saw last night, they could beat us without Curry or Wiggins. So Steve Kerr didn't want to take any chances. Hawkins pop a right wing three. That's an air ball, and it lands out of bounds. 99-85 with 3:08 to go. Coming around a Hield screen to the rim, unabated, and blows a layup. Front court Z. Shovels to Green. And now around the perimeter, left side, Alvarado gets to the dotted line, feeds it to Williamson, who loses it. And it's taken by Pajemski. Now Hield, little head fake, drives in, blocked by Javonte Green. My goodness. Back the other way, Williamson to Ingram, steps into a right wing three that got blocked by Draymond, and then Javonte Green just undercut Brandon Pajemski, who is down in a heap in the lane. That was a hard fall. Nope. Pajemski is rolled over on his back. Now he is getting up. He's favoring that right arm, but that's a tough kid. So we've got a timeout. Fouls on Javonte Green. By the way, Brandon Pajemski is 1 rebound away from a double-double and 2 assists away from a triple-double. So timeout on the floor. I did not see a replay on that Javonte Green foul. Well, rough news for the Pelicans, but at least my baseball team won the World Series. I just find it incredibly ironic that the Dodgers won the World Series against the Yankees, and I'm in a city where my most hated baseball team's ballpark is literally about 200 yards to the north of here. Such is life. 99-85, Golden State. We're home for 4, starting on Friday night against the Indiana Pacers, the high-flying Indiana Pacers. Tell you what, and this is harsh reality, the Pelicans better figure it out offensively. Somehow, some way. Because since opening night against Chicago, it has deteriorated every game, and it's going to be a struggle to even get to 100 points tonight, and that is in jeopardy with only 2:23 to go. Now, hopefully, you'll get some help with C.J. McCollum and Herb Jones. Both those guys are going to be reevaluated tomorrow when we get back to New Orleans. C.J. is going to have imaging on his abductor. And again, Herb on that right shoulder, which Podziemski landed on last night when they were both going after a loose ball. Trey Murphy, and I think the light's at the end of the tunnel for him, which is really good news. By the way, Podziemski still in the ball game. Second year out of Santa Clara. Tough kid. Bricks the free throw. They are 8 of 12 now. So they took 12. They had that old referee meeting at halftime. They always do. No free throws in the first half. Well, they got 13 now. 1 of 2. 100-85. You had the lead in the second quarter. You had a 2-point lead. It lasted 10 seconds. Draymond Green made a 3, and you'd never let again. Jordan Hawkins with a mid-range right baseline, good. But I'm telling you, the play of the game was Buddy Hield's 3 at the halftime buzzer. It never should have happened. And instead of a 1-point deficit, it was 4. And that momentum that they took into the locker room continued in the third quarter, where really the game was decided. Draymond Green pops up a 3, no. Tipped up Kuminga, saved it. They get it back. Podziemski for 3, left angle, no. They rebounded again with Moody. Maintains possession up top, Draymond. Floats it up and dunked. Exclamation point for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga. 102-87. Let's roll the clock, please. No fouls. Well, they're going to call timeout. We do to empty the bench. Tough road trip. Again, I got no problem. I've got no problem at all with the way the Pelicans played tonight. None. None. But you could see from early in the ball game that it was going to be one of those games where you would have to make your own breaks. Just little stuff. And it really started with those shots close to the rim that just would not fall. And it continued the entire ball game. You got up enough three-point attempts. Now you would like to have made more. 11 of 36, but you put up 36. As a matter of fact, Golden State is only +6 at the three-point line. They made 13 tonight. We made 11. So you'll take that. Points off turnovers, you've got 2 more than they do. You'll take that. You out-rebounded them by 6. You'll take that. But points in the paint is something you could not overcome. When you're Guy who lives in the paint, a career 60% field goal shooter, went 5 of 19 tonight. Brandon Boston from the nail, around and out. Rebound, Trey Jemison. Another missed shot in the paint on the follow-up, but then he fouled that back up and in. 102-89, first two for Trey. They've emptied their bench as well. A couple of two-way players in, including Reese Beekman. Lays it in, former college teammate. Mentioned this last night of Trey Murphy at Virginia. 104-89. We got to score a bucket to even get to 90 points. Alvarado, high floater, missed everything, out of bounds. Pell shot 36.7% from the floor today. Shot clock, game clock, 7 seconds apart. They'll take a three, short. They'll get the rebound with Beekman. Now Moody will pop a three. No. They get another rebound. Shot clock is off. They'll dribble it out mercifully. So the Pels started out 2-0. And we'll end the road trip with 3 straight losses and come back home 2-3. Golden State 4-1. As Golden State's bench again getting it done tonight, 51 points off the bench. Pels only had 24, but it was a struggle to score the basketball, and you just were not able to overcome it. As you had 11 available bodies. Well, Golden State was shorthanded as well. You had an opportunity to win this game, but the shots would not go from 10 feet in. Take a break, come back. Pelicans OT. Big thanks, Mike Propichka, our producer engineer on site, Mr. J. Michael Duke, excuse me.